Welcome to this week's NIB News Update.
Participants of the Get Well Bahamas program are benefiting from a wealth of knowledge and experience regarding health and fitness. In a recent session, Dr. Barry Russell warned about the dangers of consuming too much starch and sugar.
When we eat starches and sugar, it causes an immediate release of insulin from our pancreas. Pancreas is the organ that releases the hormone insulin, because insulin is needed to move sugar from the blood into our muscles and into our liver, where it's stored. Okay? If you eat too much of it, what happens is the sugar turns into fat, and that's when we start getting bigger. Now, what happens when you release all this insulin from eating a plate of peas and rice is you get an instant high of energy. But that insulin drives the sugar into your blood within a matter of half an hour. And so within an hour, hour and a half, you feel starved again. And that's why you hear people say, man, look here, I just can't get off these carbs, the starches. I get hungry, starving every hour and a half, and I wish I could stop, but I just can't stop. It's because you're addicted to it. What has been found is that the same receptor sites that cocaine addicts get addicted to cocaine from are the same receptor sites that sugar attaches to. So now you see why it's so difficult to break the habit. Conventional dietetics, nutritionists will tell you, well, you need carbohydrates for energy. Well, the fact of the matter is, vegetables and fruit are carbohydrates. They're the good carbohydrates. Okay? So when people say low carb, what they really mean is low starch. So we need to get our starch down. We don't need to cut out carbs because we need to eat as many vegetables and fruit as we can, because there's some great vitamins, phytonutrients, a lot of cancer fighting vitamins that you only can get from some of these fruits and vegetables.
So I've learned a lot from Dr. Russell. I thought he was very insightful, and he shared a lot of wisdom when it comes to food and staying away from the starches. That's something I learned, and that was a part of my success in losing weight and getting well.
Podiatrist Dr. Monique Mitchell discussed the link between foot problems and obesity.
The higher the BMI or the more weight you carry, the more problems persons tend to have, okay? As a matter of fact, in one study, they showed that 40% or more like 41% of the persons actually could relate the pain that they had in their feet to the fact that they had put on weight. But the excess weight affects the joints, the tendons, the muscles, everything. It puts extra strain and extra stress on all the anatomy of the feet and the lower extremity. And so as a result of that, we can't walk maybe as far, or we can't walk as long, or we can't go the distance that we want to go. And so all of these are a result of that, okay? What limits one's ability to exercise fully, or even to exercise at all. But a sneaker like this, for example, would be perfect to wear because one, it has a structure in the middle of the sneaker. On the inside of it, it has an insole that conforms to the shape of the foot, okay? And it has enough space. When it fits, you have enough space to the front of it. It has laces so that it can attach to your foot properly. That is the type of footwear that you want to wear. Something that's very flat, that doesn't shape to your foot, that does not give you the support in the middle of the foot, will only cause you to have foot pain.
What I learned tonight is from Dr. Mitchell, podiatry, about the foot and stuff, because presently I'm having problems with my knees, but since I've started the program, the pain hasn't been as bad. I have osteoarthritis in my knee. And before, when I tried to exercise, I would always have problems. My knee would swell, so I'd have to stop. But since I've started the program, I've had no problems. My knee is fine, I can exercise, walk. So that's good to know that I'm losing the weight, so it's causing some of the stress to come off my knee. So it's very encouraging.